How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. So today we're gonna talk about the game Abandoned. It's been a while, honestly. It's been since the start of the channel, since we talked about them. So for those unaware, Abandoned was this. It's a PlayStation exclusive, but it was like a survival horror type game that got hype because it was speculated that it was going to be like a Silent Hill, or you get it. It was thought to be like a new Silent Hill, or like that Kojima was involved in some way. Like there was all this hype around the game, and like the studio behind it, Blue Box, and everything going on just seemed off. And yeah, here we are now, up to this point, and I don't know. I guess it seems like it could all be a scam, honestly. But yeah, Blue Box, Abandoned. It was this game that was hyped, originally it was set to be released, 2021. Never came. The game, it had like a weird teaser app thing going with it that came out in like August, but then that got delayed a bit, and then when it finally came out, it was hyped up to be this big reveal, and all it ended up being was like a 5-10 second clip of a guy walking. And it's like the camera's pointed at the floor, and it's like, that's it, like that's all we're getting. And yeah, it's just been real shady. The studio head, Hassan Karaman, he's been going recently on like interviews. Like he did an interview with IGN where, they question it. They bring into question is the game canceled? Because recently they've been deleting a lot of old tweets, like Blue Box's official Twitter account. And yeah, people are just speculating, like, is this even like real at this point? Because this game has been delayed so many times, or yeah, it's been delayed. Even the whole teaser thing, it's like not even all that. And you could honestly say that it was really just Blue Box in general, I guess, being way over their heads, honestly. Like them just really capitalizing on everyone's hype, like, oh, this could be Silent Hill. I mean, there were the tweets where they were like, our game's official name, starts with the S, ends with the L, Silent Hill. And just a lot of Kojima references, like in other tweets. So, like, they use the font that, like, Metal Gear typically uses. Like, they know what they're doing, playing into it, right? Trying to get as much attention as they can. And that's the thing, like, I guess you could say the internet, or like hype culture in general, is to blame as well, of just the whole, like, don't get me wrong, I want another Silent Hill. I love the series, it's one that I'm very passionate about. I really care about. It's really, yeah, it's one I'm very invested in. And look, PT looked awesome. And then, hey, this is speaking from an Xbox guy, and obviously Silent Hills was going to be an exclusive to PlayStation, but still, I was hyped. I was like, yo, that might actually get me to buy one. But, of course, unfortunately, Konami nipped it in the bud. And, yeah. But I don't know. I just want to bring attention to it that, like, yeah, Blue Box is like, they really have some explaining to do, or at the very least, like, be more clear with, like, the consumer, like, because yeah, this thing is abandoned. At this point, seems abandoned. Ooh, got my title right there. But you know what I mean, like, because it's like, bruh, now they're just saying like, oh, 2022, we're gonna get like in the IGN interview, they talk about there's gonna be a prologue now, and they're like, oh no, it's not a demo, it's like a prologue, like its own thing, and it's gonna be paid. So I don't know, that apparently it'll have probably 1 to 2 hours of gameplay at most. So I mean, what, realistically should only be charging like $5 for that, if anything. It should be free at this point. And yeah, they're saying like, oh, they're releasing this to give people a feel of the game, and that it'll help fund the game, which makes you think is like, so what was like what's going on? I don't know. Like I said, it just definitely seems like this indie developer is just way over their head. The internet didn't help and they played into it, so they themselves are to blame. And now they just don't know how to deal with it. I guess what I'm saying is like, this is on like cyberpunk levels of like hype, or at least, people that follow it. Not that the game is like that well known or like, but in the sense that people are really hyping it up, and it's like, it's gonna be a huge letdown. Like, because all the trailers we've seen, I mean, it was confirmed it was just like like Unreal Engine 4 assets. So it's like, bro, like, and then like the music in like a recent trailer was like not even original. It was just like licensed. So it makes you think, it's like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. Look, Blue Box, I feel for you, but you guys really need to kind of step it up, because this is looking to be a huge disaster, like, to say the least. Yeah. But yeah, just want to bring it up again. Just, hey, Abandoned, do you remember it? It's supposedly still coming. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know at this point. I don't know. You guys, look, what you need to do is just like shut up, bunker down, work on the game, and then, hey, if it takes a year or two for you guys to be ready, and then show something substantial, or then, hey, it's all good. Maybe stop playing into the whole Konami thing. Like, you're not doing yourselves any favors. Like, and then Blue Box as a studio, their track record is pretty horrible. I think they've only ever officially released like 2 games. All the other games have been like canceled, like never came out. So again, that ties into like why people think it's a scam. Like, this is just like, oh, are y'all just trying to get some money and then like dip or something? I don't know. But yeah, Blue Box, get your shit together. But yeah, guys, that's just a video. Just wanted to talk about Abandon. It's been a while when I saw them pop up again, and I was like, oh, I haven't talked to, like it all came back to me. I was like, oh, I remember this. Like, yeah, that never came out. We'll see. But yeah, guys, that's it. If you like this type of content, I make new videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays. And as always, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. I've been your host, Oxy. Take care.